What if I told you that the harder you try to manifest your desires, the further they slip from your grasp? What if the very act of trying is the reason your dreams remain out of reach? You see, the universe doesn't respond to your effort. It responds to your state of being. When you detach, you don't lose control. You gain freedom, let go of control. When you detach from everything, you attract everything. When you don't need any external energy to complete you, everything becomes inherently attracted to you. When you don't need anything, you gain everything. When you stop chasing, you start aligning. You stop begging the universe to notice you, and instead, you become the frequency it responds to. Manifestation isn't about trying harder, it's about being stiller. It's about quieting the noise in your head long enough to hear what's already been waiting for you. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And when you finally drop the weight of desperation, you make room for abundance to move toward you.
Most people are trapped in this constant push, trying to force life to move faster, trying to control every outcome, trying to make things happen before they're ready. But all that pressure, all that tension, it blocks the very flow they're trying to create. You see, the universe doesn't reward force. It responds to energy, to peace, to balance, to a mind that's calm enough to receive. When you detach, you don't lose control. You gain freedom. You start seeing clearly. Detachment isn't giving up, it's letting go of resistance. It's no longer saying, I need this to feel whole. It's saying, I'm already whole. And from that space, everything that's meant for you can finally find you. When you don't need any external energy to complete you, everything becomes inherently attracted to you. That's when opportunities start to flow in. That's when the people, the places, the timing all start aligning, like they were waiting for you to calm down and notice them. You become magnetic because you're no longer trying to pull, you're simply being. Let go of control. Let go of the need to know how and when. Trust that what's meant for you will always circle back because it's already yours on a level deeper than sight.
To get what you want, you must stop chasing it. It doesn't hear your words or your pleas. It feels your energy. When you try, when you push, you're signaling one thing: I don't have it. And so the universe echoes that back. More wanting, more longing, more lack, loss, and limitation. Think about this. Have you ever noticed that some people seem to effortlessly attract love, abundance, and success? It's not luck at all. They've mastered the art of being. They don't wait to feel abundant. They radiate abundance. They don't search for love. They are love. When you truly believe, when you know in your bones that it's already yours, you stop reaching from a place of emptiness. You start moving from a place of fullness. You stop trying to attract. You start allowing, because what you want isn't somewhere out there. It's already in motion, orbiting around you, waiting for you to become the version of yourself that can hold it.
And so many people block their blessings by living in wanting. They pray, they visualize, they work hard, but deep down they still doubt. And doubt is resistance. It's a signal to the universe that says, I don't believe I'm ready. But when you shift your state, when you walk, talk, breathe, and think as if it's already here, the universe has no choice but to deliver. It has to match that frequency. You start seeing small signs. Doors begin to open. People appear out of nowhere. Synchronicity stack one after another until it no longer feels like coincidence. It feels like alignment. That's the real manifestation. Not forcing, not obsessing, just being. So stop chasing what's meant for you. Start becoming the person who already has it. The money, the peace, the love, the purpose. It all comes to the one who stops asking and starts embodying. Because when you no longer seek from lack, you attract from power. When you stop trying to get, you finally become the one who receives.
The law of detachment will literally help cure your anxiety. Anxiety is this feeling you get that something's going to happen, that a threat's coming, that you're in danger. It kicks in that fear, that tightness in your chest. And the craziest part, you're thinking about something that hasn't even happened yet. With the law of detachment, you learn to relinquish your attachment to an expected outcome. Everybody has a set picture in their head, the way they want things to go, the result they think they deserve. When they start doing something, they want X to happen. Detachment doesn't mean giving up your intention. It means giving up your obsession with how it's supposed to turn out. It means doing something because you want to do it. When you don't expect anything, everything you get in life is a gift. That is the essence of the law of detachment. Always expect nothing. Most of the time, it's your own expectations that are holding you back. You're so focused on how it should look that you can't enjoy the process of what it actually is. You miss the lesson. You miss the growth. You miss the moment.
If you just do without expectation, then everything becomes a bonus. Everything becomes a gift. You stop letting your expectations define who you are. You stop letting your attachment to results determine your worth. Most people's desires aren't even their own. They're built from what society told them to want, from what their parents value, from what social media worships, from what the world told them was success. But once you learn to detach from all of that, from those false desires, and just do things because they bring you joy, you start to live differently. You start to breathe again. You start to enjoy life for what it is, not what you think it should be. If you love drawing, but you suck at drawing, who cares? You're doing it because you like to do it. If you love singing, but you're not the best singer, do it anyway. Nobody's judging you. The more you attach yourself to an outcome, the more you become a slave to that outcome. Because when it doesn't happen the way you imagine, you start to feel unworthy. You start to feel like you're not enough, like you failed. That's the illusion of control. The same goes for people. Don't expect anything from them, because when you do, when you expect something from someone and they don't meet it, you start to resent them. You start to dislike them, not because of who they are, but because they didn't fit the picture you built in your head. And that's when your ego gets in the way. You start thinking, they should have treated me this way. They should have known better. But the truth is, they're showing you who they are. You just refuse to see it because you're attached to who you thought they'd be. So should you walk away? Sometimes, yes. Because walking away doesn't always mean giving up. Sometimes it means choosing peace over chaos. It means valuing your energy more than your expectations. It means realizing that you can't force people to meet you where they refuse to grow. When you understand the law of detachment, you stop trying to bend reality to match your fantasy. You stop trying to make people become versions of themselves that only exist in your imagination. You begin to see things as they are, not as you wish they were. You realize not everything or everyone is meant to stay. Some people come into your life to teach you how to let go, to show you how much of yourself you've given away through expectation.
You are your own. You have everything you need right here in this moment to be happy. You don't need to chase anything. You don't need to become anyone else. Allow yourself to be who you are. Remember this, uncertainty is reality, and solutions, they always emerge. So never change who you are just to fit the world. Don't mold yourself for acceptance. Don't trade your peace for validation. When you're desperate, I want money, I want success, I want growth. You're pushing, reaching, grasping, but it keeps slipping further away, because the more you chase, the more you're saying to the universe, I don't have it. And so the universe echoes that energy right back to you. More lack, more longing, more waiting. That's why you need to practice the law of detachment, because once you truly understand it, once you put it into play, that's when success starts to flow naturally, not forced, not begged, just aligned. No more desperate decisions, no more chasing outcomes that only serve your ego. From now on, every decision you make must serve the man or woman you're becoming, the business you're building, the father or mother you want to be, the partner, the leader, the human you're meant to be.
You shouldn't care about the outcome. Just focus entirely on the input of the work, the effort, the energy you pour into it. You don't control the result. You only control what you give. Detach from the outcome. Put your full heart into the process. And if you do that long enough, there's no world where you won't succeed. If you build a beautiful garden, butterflies will come. But if you chase the butterflies, they'll only fly away. So stop chasing the results. Start building yourself. Build your interior. When you strengthen your roots, the fruits come naturally. When you align your actions with your purpose, success becomes inevitable. You don't need to chase the butterflies. You just need to become the garden that attracts them.